Good evening, everyone. What's up? This satisfying meal and topped it off with some easy dessert. This is Mr. Hata speaking. Previously, there was a video on Caillou, Dayu, Bayou, and those other characters. Today is going to be a rant on the topic people are going to be angry about just because the topic has a rant on it. But we have two Skype guests, Skateboard Kid 2002 and Landon 65565. They are friends with Tower TriStar 2 is back. And what is our rant on today, gentlemen?
The Amazing World of Gumball fanboys.
Ugh.
And the show.
Alright, you guys begin on the show. You guys talk about the show. This rant is going to disappoint people, but it has to be done. You can't hide your thoughts forever on a TV show.
Okay.
You start.
Okay, I'll tell you about these fanboys. They're probably going to get angry at you because we say Darwin, I don't know, stupid. I don't know, and they're probably going to do, oh, you're grounded for hating this show. Yeah. It's just like those Go Animate videos.
Ugh, those are...
Did you know Tower TriStar 2 used to make those?
A long time ago, and he stopped. Thank goodness he stopped.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, he's all grown up like me. We're big boys now, right? Baby.
Ugh. Seriously, and there are even teenagers that think this show is a work of art. There are teenagers, there are even young adults that think this show is Picasso. This has to be by far the most overrated TV show on Cartoon Network this year.
Yeah, when are they going to cancel it? 2000 never?
This show, back in 2011, the advertisement was just a bunch of characters just screaming. That's all the show was. And
this show had a pilot. It was so disgusting. Darwin looks creepy. And actually, Gumball's voice in the pilot was the voice of Chowder. And it's like, And I never knew that.
Look at Darwin. Darwin's not cute. He's just a fish. He's just a walking fish. That's all he is.
Just an orange. Yeah, and he's afraid of water even though he's a fish.
That makes absolutely no sense at all. How can a fish be afraid of water? They would die then.
Even Dorothy's not afraid of water. Ugh. She swims in her bowl.
Oh yeah, he's a ripoff of Sesame Street then. He's a ripoff of Dorothy from Elmo's World. Gumball's Elmo, and Dorothy is Darwin.
Oh,
and then
right.
you know the pink rabbit, his father, whatever. He's Mr. Noodle.
Yeah. Ugh. Oh my gosh, Mr. Noodle. Can I tell you? Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
The weirdest thing about this show is that it's from Europe. How the heck did it got from Europe to the USA?
Well, were the US begging for a new show?
It's like, please give us to it. I know you already put it up to the UK. Yeah, and that's what happened. Fans wanted an awesome Cartoon Network show, and they came up with Over the Garden Wall. I like Over the Garden Wall. Please respect my opinion.
That's cool, Aldo.
I know.
This show that wasn't even supposed to be popular at all. This show wasn't even supposed to have any popularity. One would thought this show was going to be hated, yet all of a sudden everyone became a fan of this show, and then they thought this show was like, the best show ever to hit Cartoon Network right now. This is among the worst TV show on Cartoon Network now. Let's dig into the show, shall we? Look at the show. This show has no animation. The only animation are a few characters, and that's just poor animation. That's not even animation.
It's like reminding me of somebody just cut out something out of a piece of paper and colored it.
And people were complaining that Breadwinners did that. Well, Gumball did it even more than Breadwinners, and then people were worshipping Gumball like it's a god. That's just hypocritical.
Yeah, I agree. It's like Mr. Enter's fan base.
Ugh, his fan base is so annoying. His fan base is even more irritating than Ben the Loonies.
And Cutie Pie, dude, you had to mention that. I actually like that dude.
Yeah, it's your opinion though, and at least you're not a fanboy of him, so you're cool. But
Yeah,
Mr. Ender's fanboys
accept
are
everything
annoying. But Gumball's fanboys are just as bad as Mr. Ender's fanboys, though. And we're not even making stuff up. This is true. People literally worship these people or channels as if they were the king of the country.
Okay, I saw a rant on the Amazing World of Gumball, and it had less likes than dislikes.
That's because of its fan base.
Yeah, that's his fan base in a nutshell.
And their fan base, yeah, they complain about shows like Uncle Grandpa, which pretty much everybody hates, and like, oh, Teen Titans Go, when those actually have animation, even though they were bad shows to most people. But this show has zero animation. It's just a bunch of Google cutouts and a Google image. That's all the show is. Is that even a cartoon?
Doesn't even look like a cat. He looks like a bunny to me.
Ugh, and how is his father
looks like a bunny to me too. Is he Bunny the bunny from Fight at Freddy's?
And look at the family. How the heck is he not? How the heck is his dad a big fat pink rabbit, and then he's a cat? What? Did he get all his genetics from his mother? That's not even possible.
I don't know. It's gene logic in a nutshell.
Yeah, they did not even explain that.
Yeah,
how on earth is his sister 100% pink rabbit? If their mother is a cat, a blue cat, since when are cats blue anyway, and a pink rabbit? This show is made for 1-year-olds.
That makes no sense. How is Darwin a fish? And
why is he never in his fishbowl ever? Like, how did he just grow legs all of a sudden?
Is he a rabbit? A bunny? A cat. Just like a Gumball.
How? What? That doesn't make any sense at all.
Is Gumball's father? I don't know, Patrick Star's? No.
Ugh, his father reminds us of Patrick Star, and his father, one of the most unlikable characters in history of cartoons. As bad as Patrick Star. He is annoying, lazy, obese, selfish. He can't do anything right. He's just there, and all he does is sit on the couch and watch TV.
Yeah, and his voice almost sounds like Barney.
His voice is even worse than Barney's. It's just trying to copy Barney. Mysteriously, though.
Not even trying to copy Barney, and it's even worse than
Barney. Gumball's dad makes Uncle Grandpa and Barney and Patrick Star look like normal people. That is how dumb their father is. Their father would fail out of school in a nutshell. Yep.
It makes it look like Patrick Star is a masterpiece and Uncle Grandpa. And Mr. Noodle. I don't know who Mr. Noodle is, but...
Ugh, you don't want to know Mr. Noodle. You do not want to know that character. He's just a useless waste of space. That's all that character is.
Isn't that fish from Elmo's World?
Oh, that fish doesn't do anything. And why does... Yeah, that's annoying. This show did copy Sesame Street then.
Yeah, you know when Elmo says, "Say hello, Dorothy," Dorothy doesn't respond.
That's because Dorothy doesn't have a brain.
He's brain dead or something.
Yeah, all the characters are brain dead. Speaking of Gumball, all the characters are brain dead in this show. We have several examples. Go on, gentlemen.
Okay, all the eyes are blinking are completely just stop motion. It's literally just like this. I'm just switching, by the way.
That's fine.
Yeah, you can't, but I'm just switching. I don't know, it's just like one of the characters from that new SpongeBob movie. It's the whale. The new SpongeBob movie.
Yeah, we have to look at these characters. Other than the family characters, there is absolutely no creativity in these characters. Look at them. A banana, a piece of toast, a moose named Penny, a cactus, a flower, a balloon.
Really, a piece of Play-Doh.
What? A piece of Play-Doh? That's not even a character. That's just an inanimate object with legs.
I don't know. Like a piece of freaking hair or something.
What? A piece of poop? And then then they have this gorilla, whatever, for a teacher. How on earth can they even have a gorilla for a teacher?
I know.
That makes absolutely no sense. This abuses surrealism even more than any other cartoon in existence. This isn't even a cartoon either. Oh yeah, other characters. A video game character. Then there was a ghost. Then there was whatever. This multicolored character called Tobias. Then, what else was there? A cloud. A living cloud. Is that all they could come up with? A cloud?
Actually, in regular show, Mordecai has a girlfriend that is a cloud called Cloudy Jane.
Really?
Wait a minute, yes, I know. And she looks just like a ripoff from Gumball.
Ugh. Gumball. Oh, what else is there to say? All these characters do is scream, yell, shout, and throw temper tantrums. That's all these characters ever do in this entire show.
I remember that episode when Gumball, Darwin, and Anais were throwing temper tantrum because they wanted chocolate. And that was a ripoff of a condoms commercial that was French.
Seriously?
Where the blonde kid wanted sweeties and he didn't, and the dad said no, and he went crazy. He threw the groceries on the ground and he went on the ground and stomped his feet.
Oh.
That's just a total ripoff.
And this show teaches the wrong stuff to kids. This is even worse than some baby shows.
I don't know. Dora the Explorer saying swiping, no swiping. That could get a criminal away. Yeah. They think, oh, swiping, no swiping is for burglars. God.
Yeah. How on earth can people find this enjoyable? A show just about screaming, yelling, crying, and getting mad over the littlest things.
In my opinion, this show teaches kids how to be naked because in some episodes Gumball is naked.
Why would they censor
nudity?
There's a
mosaic in his pee.
Why did they even censor nudity? Are they trying to make the show for 5-year-olds? Oh, they probably are. Seriously.
Yeah, you could have put an udder in there.
You could have put some nudity. I mean,
or you could have just let it blank.
Yeah, then they'd have no genitals.
Yeah, that's what they did with SpongeBob. They didn't put a mosaic in. They just left him blank.
How other characters? How on earth is the principal just a big hair monster? Principal Brown, whatever. And how on earth is a counselor just a Yeti? And how on earth is there a paper bear for a character? These aren't even characters. They're just inanimate objects.
You know that little blue, red, orange character glob?
Ugh. And there's this orange that's a character. There's a puppet, Mr. Robinson, that's a character. They're desperately out of ideas. They just made that up just so they could have something quick to show to kids. And they put absolutely no thought into the characters at all. The characters are just a bunch of everyday toys. That's all they are.
They're toys.
And then there's a T-Rex. How can there be a T-Rex in the school?
They would probably destroy the whole entire building.
Yeah, wouldn't have destroyed the building by now?
They're supposed to be extinct. That's what it said in Wikipedia.
This T-Rex makes Barney look like a masterpiece. This T-Rex.
Yeah, how can he be a real animal?
Yeah. No wonder why this show has so many problems. Yeah, its fan base doesn't even know anything about the problems in the show because they think the show's all sunshine and rainbows.
Bad taste in a nutshell.
They're as blind as a bat, these fantards. They don't even know anything about the problems of this show. They just think this show's just funny and this creative. That's not creativity. Just making this is just like putting a bunch of pieces of candy into a TV show and calling those characters. That's what they're pretty much doing.
Yeah, they're just putting inanimate objects and putting eyeballs on them and having voices.
And and arms. All they're doing to a character. They're not doing anything different to them.
And they don't even have elbows. Are they just waving spaghetti noodles?
Yeah. And how they fight over the dumbest stuff. Like Gumball kept getting mad at Darwin just because he thought that he got to kiss Penny because of a dream. It's just a dream. Why do you care so much about a dream?
It's like, seriously, are you on crack or something? She was just smooching Teddy. Oh my god.
Yeah, it was a dream. How can a dream be real? It's a dream. Yeah, how on earth do the characters never get punished in the show ever?
Yeah, Gumball to be run over by a car or something.
Did you see that episode about the phone? Whatever. All Gumball says, I give your mom scurvy, and then that video game tries to kill them, and yet he doesn't get punished when his mom comes. That makes absolutely zero sense at all.
He should have just made this butthole that he becomes blue. Wait a minute, he already is blue. You know what I mean, purple.
Yeah, and they're not cool. They try to be cool. They are not cool, Gumball and Darwin. And they're not funny. They try to be funny, and they're not. They're just a bunch of obnoxious little kids that try to act like they're fanboy and chum chum to everyone. That's all they do.
Ew, fanboy and chum chum.
That's what they basically are.
Fanboy and dum dum.
This is even worse than fanboy and chum chum. I mean, fanboy and chum chum had more creativity than this stuff, even though the show is bad. Yeah, pretty much.
I think fanboy and chum chum is more worse than Gumball, but it's your opinion. I'm okay with that.
Oh, thanks, man. But if you're looking at creativity point, Gumball actually fails to even show any creativity. Everything is unoriginal in the show. Everything, from the character to the plot. Look at the names of the plots. It's just the microwave, the fight, the knights, the death. They didn't even have They didn't even have to put any effort into the title names at all. A single episode. And this world of Gumball is not amazing. It's dumb. That's what this world is.
Hey, it's amazing. They're retarded.
They're amazingly retarded, yes.
I can't believe they're not retarded. That's what
These characters are. These characters would probably fail. They're even dumber than Patrick Star. They thought Gumball was a robot, and then they thought Gumball was a girl because he wore a dress. These characters are as blind as a bat. Oh, yeah. Spill your thoughts out, please. It's alright.
Oh, did you remember that episode that freaking Ghost haunts Gumball and makes him go on an eating rampage?
Oh yeah, the Ghost episode. Yes, did see that like 2 years ago. Oh, that was a boring episode.
And the episode made no sense. So it did make sense.
So Ghost is trying to eat. Big deal.
Yeah, big deal. You are already
Ghosts don't even
dead.
eat. Why would ghosts be hungry? They can't eat.
And by the way, one thing, they're already dead.
Yeah, that makes absolutely no sense either.
I don't know. I think that emo ghost who's like those stupid fanboys, but I don't know, freaking One Direction. Ew. They cut themselves if a member leaves.
This show.
Yeah, Zane actually left. It's like Cut for Bieber. Oh yeah, Zane! I heard that. Many kids cut themselves because of that.
This show is
there's more reactions on Vine and YouTube of fangirls crying, and I just wanted to punch them in the face.
Yeah, same here. Despite being younger.
Way off topic.
But anyway, back to the topic. This show is an embarrassment to the world of cartoons. And repeat, an embarrassment. This isn't even a cartoon. This is just a show about inanimate objects in a picture. That's all it is.
It's structured around the breadwinners.
Even breadwinners did a better job with their cartoon than this crap. And everyone is complaining.
It was a little bit more original.
And the fanboys are hypocritical. They say this is one of the best shows they've ever seen, and yet another show copies what Gumball did, and then they're calling it the worst show ever. Well, make up your mind, people. And they don't even have a valid reason to tell why they like the show. They just think it's funny and all that.
The show's not funny. It's just
for babies. It's a baby show. As you boys were saying.
Now, I really hated that Cartoon Network actually put in their shows on Netflix, including Gumball.
Who cares about Gumball? It's nothing special. It's just
it's on Cartoon Network all the time.
Yeah, and fanboys are constantly saying that this is one of the best shows Cartoon Network's made. Yet this is even worse than half the shows in existence.
Why can't they get rid of it? That's what they did to Mad.
And why can't fanboys respect people's opinions?
Mad was at least a better show than this.
And fanboys don't even know how to respect people's opinions either. They're saying, oh, this is one of the best shows ever.
Yeah, and then they say that you're grounded for infinity years. Never hating a freaking show.
This is not going on my channel then. I'll have to put this on a separate channel to protect the other channel then.
What channel is it?
I haven't come up with a name yet, but it's going to be a channel to be mean to people since of the rude behavior. And yeah, people are saying you're a bad user just because you don't like Gumball. It's just an opinion. Gumball is a TV show. It's not like somebody died if someone doesn't like the show.
Yeah, some people get community guideline strikes over opinions.
Yeah, look at what happened to Alex Kimball Poopy from the Go Anime World. They terminated him just because he's making videos of Alex Kimball. Big deal. It's just an opinion. People think that's the end of the world if someone doesn't like a show they like. Well, these fantards are trying to start warring people, and if it's war you want, it's war you get.
Yep.
Well, I'm starting to warn you people. If you people don't shut up, I'm going to start warning you. I swear. This is a promise, not a threat. I don't care if you all get hurt and stabbed in the back. It was your fault for trying to start war in the first place, people.
Yeah, you started this whole entire war.
You started this good user nonsense and calling us bad users over us not liking a TV show.
Oh yeah, you keep hearing about these anime videos. Bad user gets granted by a good user.
Those are not good users. They're not good users. They just call themselves good
users. They're both bad users.
A bad user is just someone expressing their opinion. That's all a bad user is.
Or people who just make fake VHS opening, even stating they're fake.
Yeah, these people act like they're 5-year-olds, and yet they're middle school. Most of these fantards. Wow, no wonder why society's dying.
It's dying!
Anything else to say about Gumball Rant?
It's the most stupidest show I have ever watched in my life. Weirdest show that I watched. Freaking horrible.
It isn't my top 20 worst TV shows. It is. This show has nothing, no redeemable qualities at all. It's just a bunch of cutouts, and that's it. And people who actually hate the show actually know why the show has problems. And the fantards don't think the show's problems at all, yet there are. They can't see them, they're as blind as a bat.
Yeah, it's basically stop motion. Why couldn't they use Flash? I guess Cartoon Network's budget was low.
And there's no theme song. This show doesn't even have a theme song at all.
It's really just a million of instruments playing together.
It's just a bunch of stars. That's all the theme song is.
Just a yeah, it sounds like the kazoo music in Elmo's World.
Oh, that's even worse. Yeah. And they copied Regular Show. Regular Show had no theme song, and then people are complaining about people find every reason to complain about a show they don't like, but they can't find no reason to complain about a show they like. And this show has so many more problems than any other show we've ever seen. It has the worst animation of any show. It doesn't even have animation. Worst kind of characters. These characters should all be burnt in gas chambers. These characters are so annoying.
It's like they ending of the show Cinema Sins, like those episodes, like Cinema Sins. It just says how many counts they are, and they do like Sid's Room or some crap like that.
I'll be right back.
So, Kitty? What? What do you think? Okay. Now, what do you think about the show, crap, what was it?
We do have to end the rant pretty soon, since we got off topic a bunch of times, though. Anything else to say?
Yeah, off topic. Like, yeah, a lot of times.
A lot of overall grade, a big fat 0. Anything else to say before we end the rant, though?
The Amazing World of Gumball should be taken off the air like they did with Mad. Yeah, I don't even see Mad anymore on Cartoon Network, and that's a gooder show. You know what I mean? A better show.
With that?
Yeah, at least it's on DVD. And I don't see it at my local Walmart.
And the last word to say, how on earth can somebody work all the jobs of a town? In one episode, there's this man that worked every single job. That's not even possible.
It's like,
With that is all there is to say for this rant. This rant will not be on the channel because of the fanboys. With that's all there is to say for this rant. Thank you, gentlemen, for being a part of this rant. Sorry if we got off topic, but there's just a lot of references we could make. All there is to say for this video. See one on the next, well, there may be no next video for this channel, but